to be involved with Sisel International. And if you're being invited on this call for the first time and one of your buddies has put you on here, I'm going to say this to you right now. You know, you have been paid one of the greatest and best compliments that anyone could ever pay you, to be involved with the Sisel team that we have, to be involved with the high-end products that are so legit that they get results after results after results after results after results. I mean, you talk about a game changer. They are game changers. And then, to have the pleasure to work with the MOWERs and the MOWER mission and the system. When it comes to networking and those kind of things, we've changed the way you do everything. This is not your mama or your daddy's networking type business. This is totally, completely different, and we get results. And today we've launched, not even 12 hours ago, a little over 12 hours ago, launched 2 brand new products that we're going to get into today. And one is Sisel Sport, which is going to be a game changer for you. It's going to light your body up so that you begin to extract, fat out of the muscles, have the energy to do it. And I'm going to let one of our science guys and one of the owners of Sisel International talk to you in 1 second. And then the next product we have is referred to as, healthy weight but Sisel thin. And that's going to put you in a situation, especially if you have the wisdom and insight and commitment to walk away from sugar, walk away from starches, noodles and taters, walk away from some of the breads and stuff and make like a 90-day commitment to do that, or a 120-day commitment to do such a thing. Along with that product, you get the junk out of your body and start eating clean, and you're going to be slamming a lot of salads and stuff as well. But with that product, in connection with that and a little bit of exercise, the results are going to be crazy. And if someone who hadn't even exercised at all, if you just want to walk 5 minutes as far as you can walk, mark how far you got that day, and then turn around and walk back. All right, and then each day still walk the 5 minutes, but each day you'll end up going a little bit further, and so it's kind of exciting. Then you might go a little longer, and you can decide to do that. Even if you're that person that needs to start the exercise level at that level, this is for you. You add our sizzling product on there. That is total, complete nutrition for the muscles. And then for muscle therapy and expansion and growth, you add the Sisel Rip. We have a combination that you can look on the internet. You can look on it until Jesus comes back. And I'm telling you right now, you're not going to find a lineup of products that's going to help you. One of the key things I want to say, though, when you get a brand new person started, let's start getting them healthy, get them on Ficoidin, go through a small detox, so they can start, when their body starts dumping fat, they can flush it on through. But right now, coming to you live, right out of Utah, right out of Springville, Utah area, is Tom, well, we call him Thomas, Jr., someone call him Triple T, I call him Superstar. This guy is getting such results with these products. He started a few months ago, and I don't know if he's going to give you some of the stats or not. I kind of hope that he throws you out something. At least a few things on some of the stats that's happened. But he kicked things into gear, and the results that he's getting is absolutely spectacular. Now, he's now in the gym doing a lot of weightlifting. He's benching. You lay down on a bench, and they give you 300 pounds and lay it on top of your chest, and you push it up. He's doing over 300-plus pounds right now. And he's deadlifting like 12 million pounds, and I got a video that he sent me. It's absolutely spectacular, and I didn't get permission to share that yet. But if I do, we'd like to post that a little bit and let some other people in on it. But when you're talking about that, he's knocked off some weight. I'll let him tell you how much, and then he replaced the weight with muscle. So many of you have been on a program to where you lost weight but never gained muscle, and you just kind of like we're skinny and flabby. Well, we don't want flabby partners. We want you to be muscle. And, how would you like to trade some of your chub that you have for some muscle? And those of you that are big, huge health geeks and you're into that and you're already like Chris in Miami, who already works out and runs, has never had to lose a pound in his life, there's still stuff in his muscles that this product's going to help. It'll help extract and make the muscle more lean and get the fat out of the muscle as well. So we're talking about a science man coming at you live. Someone who's had a lot of challenges this last year. They've been very stressful trying to keep products online. He may talk about, I may even ask him later what his biggest challenge there is. But right now today, we want to jump into the new products that we have our hands on. And we're going to go Thomas Jr., right now, one of the owners of Sisel International. Buddy, we love you, man. Thanks for stopping your life, hanging out with us, and take it away, my friend.
Hey, DW. I'm excited to be on this call. I think it's been a while since I've been on a call with you guys. I think it's been also a long time since I got a full night's rest with everything that's been going on in today's world. But I am excited. I mean, these are two products that we've actually put a lot of research. We put a lot of time. We didn't pre-launch it, which is a unique change for us. But we have the product. It's sitting there on the shelf, and you can order it now. It'll ship out, and you'll get it. And, and when we started investigating this, and I started stepping on the scale and realized that, my weight was getting a little out of control. It was way out of control. I was what DW calls flabby. And I decided that I wasn't going to worry about what the scale said, but I was going to worry about how my body felt and how I looked and how everything functioned. And that was right when, my father, Tom MOWER Jr., he decided that he was going to start doing some research. And so he started doing some research. I started throwing some ideas out at him of some of the stuff that I was researching and looking at. And I said, I'm going to drop my weight. And so in about 30 to 45 days, I dropped about 23 pounds fast and hard. I was like, whoa, this stuff's incredible. But it just didn't feel quite right. So I decided, I'm going to start implementing some gym. This is about, 4.5 months ago. And so, obviously, I was the one that came out with Sizzle Ripped. I was worried about my muscle strength. I was worried about my muscle endurance, the fibers, the tenacity, the strength, the recovery, how my joints felt, because I was hitting the gym pretty hard. And, I actually recruited Milo, and Milo started coming with me at night. And so I actually increased my bench, my squat, my deadlift by 100 to almost 200 pounds in some instances, where I would benching 325 pounds. I'm squatting 400 pounds. I'm deadlifting over 400 pounds now. And it's a lot thanks to these products in all less than 6 months. I was focused on getting my blood flow, carrying all those nutrients throughout my body. That's exactly what Sizzle Sport does perfectly. Helps you feel the energy, helps get blood flowing throughout your body. It helps increase the endurance, the performance. It delays all that muscle fatigue as you're straining and stressing that muscle constantly to build and strengthen and burn fat. And then on top of that, we have an incredible weight loss product that I wasn't feeling as lethargic throughout the day. I felt my mind being stimulated and being able to focus more. And, especially in today's world, I needed that at work, not only at the gym, but I was able to feel that energy as I was getting rid of that fat. And I dropped 9, almost 10% in body fat. And after I dropped the 23 pounds, I ended up putting 20 of it back on and ended up dropping 10% in body fat. So I'm at one of my all-time leanness, and I'm at one of my highest weights I've ever had. And it's incredible, and I focused heavily on that. Obviously, I'm eating tons of protein at the same time, but, with these two products, I felt amazing. I felt like I was invincible when I was lifting those weights. I felt like there wasn't anything at the gym that I couldn't do. If it was an hour workout, I was game for it. If it was high endurance, I was game for it. And if it was 3 or 4 hour workout where I was hiking and outdoors, I felt like I would never get tired because I was burning fat. I felt the energy. I felt the nutrients, the other Sizzle products that I was taking with the Omegas and the Renovator and the Encompass 360 and everything else that was providing my body with these incredible nutrients. And obviously I had to focus on Fucoidan because I needed the anti-inflammatory effects of that. And my body, I've honestly, DW, I've never felt better, and I don't think I've ever been in better shape in my life. And it's incredible. These products, we've had the time, we've put in the studies, and, I honestly don't think that 2021 could start off any better than with these two incredible products that are going to change not only lives but change people's businesses. We have a weight management system that truly will change lives with a little bit of effort and a little bit of strength. Now, we don't guarantee, because obviously you have to control your diet a little bit. You have to add these other things. There's no miracle pill that will let you avoid that, but it definitely enhances and makes those struggles of not eating this and putting forth effort and breaking a sweat here, it makes it easier. And it also helps benefit all of the other products that Sizzle has, to carry nutrients and to stimulate your body into growing and repairing and recovering and not feeling tired, and just being able to let your body be free, break free from the chains of, being sluggish and overweight and having that mind fog that you have constantly, especially when you're staring at a computer screen or in high process of thinking or reading a lot. It helps you move through all of that. And it's incredible. It honestly has changed my life, and I plan on, going to the gym and using these products forever because I feel good. I don't feel tired. I don't feel beaten down. I don't feel sore and tired. And, obviously Sisel Ripped has played a huge factor in that for me because I'm stimulating that muscle. I'm tearing that muscle apart, and I needed to repair quickly because at 9 o'clock at night, every single night, 6 days a week, I'm there at the gym, and I need my muscles to recover quickly, so I'm ready to do it again in less than 24 hours. And so, this is an incredible opportunity, and the science is incredible. It really honestly is, DW.
Well, I tell you what, let's break down now. One thing I want to clarify: so you lost the 20-some pounds, and then started doing the workout. Added now you did Sisel Sport as well, and you may want to talk to two questions. We got the two different products. What is each one of them kind of going to help somebody with? Two new ones, and then can just a normal person, average, dad getting up and going to work, go home, getting up and going to work, go home. Can he implement this into his life and achieve some results as well? Nothing guaranteed as well, no promises. We're just putting products in your body to help it do what it's naturally supposed to do anyways. But you gain back in muscle what you'd lost a lot of it in a little bit of chubby. That's correct, right?
A lot of it of chubby. Exactly, and that's exactly what this is designed for. Is this was designed for the average Joe. I mean, we were giving it to people that weren't working out and just said, hey, just start implementing this into your diet, and they were dropping 9, 10, 11 pounds very, very quickly, and it was incredible to watch how everybody was dropping weight so fastly because we have, like I said, the Sisel Sport. We call it it's a caffeinated beverage. It's going to help you burn fat. It's also going to help. It's got some NO2 properties into it where you're actually going to increase your blood flow, and it's going to help your endurance. It's going to help you stay awake longer, especially with that caffeine and other ingredients that we put in it. And it gives you a little bit of the tingles, the beta-alanine in it, but it is an incredible, incredible stimulant in that sense. But you have the BHB product, and all that does is tell your body, hey, you got a little bit of flabby, your body needs to burn it and use it as energy. And so it tells your mind and it tells your body, hey, you have this energy that's stored around your love handles, up underneath your armpits, in your arms, underneath your neck. You have these little storage units that we can use as energy, maybe instead of eating, or maybe you should eat less, but let's use up some of this. And that's exactly what this BHB is telling your body to do, is use up some of that energy source and then eat a little bit. And so that's why we say take it 20 minutes before you eat, 1 to 2 times a day, because it'll actually help suppress some of that appetite, make you not feel as hungry, and it makes your body want to use what it's doing and then what's storing energy. And that's what fat is just stored energy. So it tells your body, hey, use that stored energy, and then let's eat a little bit of food so that we're not depleting ourselves. And so that's exactly what these two products do together simultaneously, giving you the energy, giving you the focus, giving you the endurance, and then the other product is telling your body, use up all that storage that you have, and then let's eat some food.
So that's pretty amazing, and that's what I mean. Once you teach your body to eat fat, and to burn fat as fuel, versus protein and carbs, it's a game changer. And you call that BHB, 2 B's?
Yep, BHBs are what they are, and then
that's in the Sisel Thin.
Exactly, and we put a little bit of fucoidin in there because that is honestly. It's an incredible brown seaweed. It does so much for your body, and we actually found that brown seaweed actually can help you lose weight too. It helps trigger your body to do the exact same thing: lose weight, drop, helps. And
this is coming in pill form, so everybody knows on the Sisel Thin, yep. Correct? And that has a little bit of fucoidin in it as well, or you say take fucoidin with it, or do both?
Nope.
As both.
We put a little bit of fucoidin into it, not as potent and not as strong, but to help accompany and help the product, the BHBs react better with your body. So they help influence your body stronger to eat up that fat storage that we have.
So, with that said,
never replace it without the juice. It definitely doesn't do half of what the juice does on the fucoidan sense. But we did put a little bit in it because we found through research that the fucoidan actually helps accompany these BHBs.
Okay, so I'm up in the morning. I've used, 42 Sisel products. I'm on my way out to do a little exercising. When do I take the Sisel Sport? What would be the wisest use of that? I mean, obviously it's replacing, or it can't replace because it's a whole new product on its own, but it goes way beyond, and it's loaded with B12s as well, and it goes way beyond what Ultramax was doing. But you would take that right before you work out, like an hour, 30 minutes, 10 minutes. How do we take the products and when?
Before. Yep, you want to fill it. You want to take it about 30 minutes before, 45 to 30 minutes, so it really gets into your body and your body is able to absorb it. And then you'll start feeling a little bit of a tingle, at least for the first little bit when you start taking it, and that's kind of when you know it's starting to take a full effect. I love it. I love the little bit of the tingle because I can actually feel the product working. Other stuff you take, you take a shot of it, you take a drink, water bottle, whatever it is, and, yeah, you might feel a little bit more awake, but is the product actually doing what we promised the product's actually doing? You actually feel a little bit of the tingle, and so, the whole thought process behind Sisel Sport was, let's make it cheaper and cheaper freight for people to be able to consume, Ultramax, but in powder form with a little bit more to make it even better. And so we literally took the base of what Ultramax was and totally reformulated it, converted it over to a powder, then added a bunch of new research that we had found into it, and to make it lighter, rather than 12 bottles that you're buying and it's taken $20 to ship it to you, now it's in a powder form. It's got 30 doses in it, and it even has more in it that's even better for you. And so about 30 minutes before you work out, or even if you're just getting your day going, wake up, take a shot of it, and it really, you can feel it pretty quick within about 20 to 30 minutes. You can feel it kicking in.
So would it feel kind of like a niacin rush then? Kind of a little bit of that or not?
So there is niacin in it, but it won't flush you like the Ultramax would with some people, where they get really, really red.
Yeah.
But you can feel a little bit of the tingles, and that's it. So you don't feel the red allergic reaction. So if you feel a little bit of the tingles, don't be alarmed. It's not an allergic reaction or anything like that. It's just some of the ingredients, stimulating your blood flow and getting all that going for you.
Okay, so you get a little blood sludgy. This is good stuff for you, right?
It's incredible for you.
You attribute that to just giving you that sustained energy that you needed. Now, that product, does it kind of stay with you for about 5, 6, 7 hours, or what are we looking at on the endurance of that? And everyone's body's different. I understand that as well.
Yeah, everybody's caffeine tolerance is a little bit different, but yeah, it sticks with you for quite a few hours, and it doesn't have a hard crash like with some of these energy drinks. It has a low, sustained, kind of tapered off.
Okay, we can do some tapering. We like that. And so now, can you do that product a couple times a day? Let's say that I'm getting ready to drive for 16 hours here on Monday. Mm-hmm. And so would that be good to be on a little road trip with that product?
Oh, yeah. I'm usually about 2 doses a day is what I've been taking in the morning.
2 a day, are you? Uh-huh.
Yeah, I am.
So when she hands you that honeydew list, you just take some of that and you get it done in no time. Is that what you're saying?
I get running.
All right, so that product now. So you're going to take that before you work out, and you feel a little sluggish later on in the afternoon. You don't want to take it late at night, but it's really an impact product is what you're saying. So you take that, you're going to feel the difference like kaboom. I mean, like impact, like, hey, I'm on something.
Oh.
And that's the key. It's the key to a lot of success is people feeling the difference, because we go by so much by what we feel. We don't, whatever. But anyways, so it's an impact product, correct?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It is a dynamic, life-changing product. It really honestly is. It gets you awake. It gets you moving. And like I said, you don't have to be somebody that's even exercising or anybody that's even trying to lose weight to take this. I mean, it tastes delicious, by the way. When I opened it at first when we were flavor sampling, I'm like, it smells like a box of Skittles. And then you take it, and it doesn't really have a distinct flavor to it, but it tastes incredible. And, You can use 8 ounces of water to get a really strong flavor, which that's what I do. I like getting about 8 ounces because I love a strong flavor and taste. Or you can dilute it down if you don't like the strong in a 16-ounce water bottle, and it still has the exact same effect, and it's just not as strong of a taste. I love it. I really do. Like I said, I start my day off with it. I take it, and it doesn't wire me to where I'm awake until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Like I said, I'm going to the gym at 9 o'clock at night, and I'm taking it at 8:30, and I get done at the gym at 10:30, 11 o'clock, and I go to sleep like it's nothing.
Well, that's awesome. And so now, can you mix it with H2 water, or you would leave it separate?
I would leave it separate, me personally, because I want to get the full effect of the hydrogen reacting with the water. I don't want to mix it with anything to, dilute down the hydrogen that you get. But it is something that you could do.
Well, yeah, you could, but it's not full effect on the H2 stick. But I'm asking you questions I know the field's going to ask, and people's really interested in. Now, let's go to eating clean. This works really well with a lot of suggestions that are in the Atkins and keto diets, which is really just getting rid of sugars and starches that I mentioned early on in the call. Now, when do we take the Sisel Thin? How best does that work? Can you double up on it? I mean, that's, and by the way, everybody, when we're talking about the Sisel Sport, now I don't remember. I think Ultramax was 12 bottles for $30, $29. What was it? Just give me a number. $39. That's what Ultramax will cost, $39. This is the same. This is $40, same price, and but you get a 30-day supply. So, Thomas, you guys nailed it on the pricing of this new product.
Yeah, we looked at a lot of our competitors, and in the MLM space, a lot of our competitors are $50, $60, $70 for the same product. And then we went to the grocery store and we looked at what a lot of the similar products, obviously nothing as good as ours, but that $40 to $50 was very common, and we thought, this needs to be in everybody's household. They need to, move nutrients throughout their body. They need better blood flow. People need to feel more energy throughout the day to get them through the day. And so, we picked a price point that was, as competitive, if not cheaper, than 90% of our competitors, even at the grocery store, which is unheard of.
Well, we love that. Now let's get into the Sisel Thin. When to kind of take that, and we want to encourage people to do 2 key components. Number 1, get some exercise. Start those walks. Start doing some things. I bought a TRX, so when I'm at home, I can do that. TRX is developed by a Navy SEAL, and they're not for what you get out of them, and they hook to a door, and they got 2 straps with handles, and you can do pull-ups and set-ups and squats and do tons of stuff, just normal body weight type resistance versus doing 12 million pounds that Thomas is pushing up off the bench. So that's one thing. We encourage you to start getting some exercise. Start parking further away. I mean, I never understood the guy that gets mad when he goes to the gym to work out, and he's mad because he can't get a front row parking place. Are you kidding me? You're there to work out. Park as far as you can. Use stairs. Just start changing some little habits that will move you to change big habits. So we want you to get exercise. Number 2, we want you to have some discipline enough, and we'll be getting to this next week, discipline enough to start eating clean. And we'll talk about how that can help you. You don't have to eat perfect. There's a big difference. We don't need a bunch of food police running around controlling everybody's food, but you do want to eat a lot cleaner. So with those 2 things said, Thomas, when do we take this product? How's that gonna, what are you seeing with that, the Sisel Thin?
Yeah, so Sisel Thin is an incredible. It suppresses some of your appetite. We recommend that you take it 1 to 2 times a day. 20 to 30 minutes before you eat. Like I said, it just tells you, it's just kind of like starting that engine. If you start a diesel engine, you got to turn the key and let it warm up a little bit, and then you're ready to fire it up and get going. And so, in a lot of sense, it works the same way. It gets your body ready to start burning some of those calories it is taking, because when you start exercising and you're burning calories, you're really only burning calories that you've consumed for that day. And so, if you can balance that out, and you're burning more calories than what you're consuming every day, and you're getting a little bit of that warm up, your body's going to be a lot more efficient in burning a lot of those calories. And so, this is an incredible product because it's probably one of the most diverse products in weight management because it's for the people that want to flush off maybe 5 to 10 pounds or the extremity, 40, 50, 60 pounds. It works great like that. And it also works great for, people like me where I'm going to the gym every single day, or the people that are just going to work and, working construction or going for a walk at night or in the morning. And so it has a wide range of people that it works for. And everybody that we tested it on, people that were working out or exercising very minimally and controlling their diet very minimally but eating cleaner, and people that were on the extreme where they were controlling their diet very, very strict and they were working out very, very regularly with, high-intensity workouts. And we found that it worked for everybody from one extremity to the other extremity. And you definitely need to eat cleaner. Obviously, everybody knows we need to eat cleaner and healthier, but it's not to I'm guilty. I love a bowl of ice cream. I will sneak in a treat in every now and then, and I don't feel bad because I'm looking at the progress long term. And so, this is a lot of marketing is behind this, that it definitely helps support a keto diet. But if you're not on a keto diet, honestly, it will still work for you. It definitely helps your body burn that fat, whether you're on keto or not keto. But you need to eat cleaner. Everybody needs to eat cleaner. Well, a candy bar every day isn't so good for you, but it definitely helps support a more healthy lifestyle, and it helps everybody, control that weight and reach goals. And so, that's kind of what we focus on with 2021. 2020, it's all but over, but 2021 is a new year. It's a new start. It's a new beginning, and so we can renew those goals that maybe we didn't accomplish in 2020, and this is a tool to help us accomplish that. For like I said, all spectrums, this works for just about everybody.
Well, we're excited too, buddy. We're excited that you took time and to hang out with us here on this particular topic, and we're looking forward to 2021. We kind of titled it "Get Her Done in 21." Just old-fashioned country. Just get on it, get her done in 2021. I mean, it just fits. And I think any words of encouragement for a brand new person that's listening that hasn't experienced any Sisel products before, and this is going to be one of the first ones they try. Any encouragement for them? Because they don't really know who we are yet. I mean, they kind of like us. They don't really know us yet. And once they like us, then they get to know us. Then they'll trust us. So we're in that process of them getting to know us and then moving to the trust level. But we've always said trust Sisel, trust the science. And but any words of encouragement for a brand new person that's taking a look at these two products?
All I can say is get ready, because your life is going to change. And it's going to be for the better, honestly.
I love it. And that's just, I think when we were talking the other night, and the word that stuck out was legit. You just said, DW, this product, and what we're launching and what we already have our hands on, but it's legit. In other words, everyone has heard, Thomas, so much. And a lot of people have tried so many things, because the average person puts out a weight loss product. They're putting it out so they can go make some money. They're not putting it out so people can get results. And everything you've heard Thomas Jr. talk about today and myself is based on results. And we have a lot of people that's gotten some results, and we're going to hear from a couple of them in just a minute or so. But thank you so much for being on this call right here, right now, today. And thanks for making a massive impact in our lives. And we appreciate you. We appreciate the entire MOWER family, and our customer service is just doing awesome. We so appreciate the science behind what we're doing. When you guys launch something, it just gets results, and everyone is just telling you thank you. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, we appreciate everybody for hanging in. This has been a rough year. I know earlier you wanted me to touch up a little bit on some of the supply chain and some of the back order stuff, and just hang in there. Things are getting better. We're investing tons and tons of money into this, but we're in a different world right now. This is not a unique issue to us, but hang in there. Things are getting better. Things are looking up on the upside. We have a lot of things moving. We have 2 new products that it's not a matter of not having the money to be able to buy a lot of the stuff. A lot of it is just the supply chain, and we're very specific our ingredients. We're not going to order something that's just off the shelf generic that everybody else can order. That's not our way. That's not our style. That's not our research, and we stick by the science, and you're not going to compromise on that. So hang in there, guys. 2021, stick with Sisel. Trust us, because like I said, we're doing everything we can to make sure that everybody that's on this boat with us is well taken care of, and that we're a great big family, DW. It's like whenever I go out to these meetings, it feels like a great big homecoming. It feels like I'm just with a bunch of buddies and friends and family, and it doesn't feel like a business meeting or a business orientation, or you're trying to sell me something. Honestly, it's incredible company that we're with. My grandfather and my father started this up so many years ago, and it's something that's going to continue on, and it's a life mission of mine to continue this on and learn and do more research and make things better for everybody that wants to jump on this boat with us and continue on down this road with us, because I'm going to tell you, I'm here for another 30, 40, 50, 60 years. I'm not going anywhere. And my brother, he just barely started working here. He just graduated from college. And so we're going to keep it going, and we're going to keep getting better and keep things going and keep upping the research and getting better and bigger every single day.
Well, just